everybody. Let's do some cryptid. Let's get to know some cryptids. Right. Show you guys what we have. First card. Hi, Tommy. Hi, Bud Files. Just like a card. Start with Tommy. All right, Tommy, I'm going to give you a reading from this deck. And then Bud Files, if you're here. Hi, Eris. How are you? Just talking about cryptids. I have a bunch of cryptid decks. Right. Here we go. Tommy. Let's see. Ooh, the Western Dragon. You got the Western Dragon. Let me get to the Western Dragon. Yes. And if you guys would like a reading too, I'll grab you guys up too. This is the Western Dragon. It's got its wings, its body. Kind of reminds me of Puff, the magic dragon. That's the Western Dragon. And let me tell you all about it. You guys hear me okay? Iris! Oh, thank you so much, Iris. Thank you. Hi, Lynn. All right, here we go. The Western Dragon. The dragon is perhaps the most enduring of all mythical creatures in the Western world. It originated as a sea monster in the Near East, beginning as the Babylonian Tiamat, and then becoming the Hebrew Leviathan, and then moving into ancient Greece as the sea serpent Python. In one Norse saga, it became Fafnir, a giant venomous serpent slain by Sigurd. In general Germanic folklore, the dragon was called the Lindworm or worm. It continued to evolve into many variations, from the winged biped wyvern to the multi-headed Zmi of Eastern Europe. In popular media today, it is usually depicted with leathery wings and 4 legs. In modern media, Western dragons are often portrayed as friendly or lovable, yet this is a recent interpretation only. Throughout history, the Western dragon was an antagonist. It was a vicious beast known to attack villages unprovoked, capturing fair damsels and destroying grain fields with its free breath. Christians associated the dragon with the devil. The presence of a dragon would quickly warrant the summoning of a brave hero to stop it. Thus, in spite of its villainous nature, it also became a symbol of heroism, courage, and martial might. The labor of the dragon slayer was the epic battle of good versus evil. To slay a dragon was the ultimate triumph. Those who succeeded in such a deed would uncover the treasure that it was hoarding and gain legendary status. That was all about that. Now let me give you your reading on it. Everybody, please welcome Iris Rainbow Beans, and we will make sure you have a wrench in here too, Iris. Hi, Jim. Hi, Wicked. Hi, everybody. Hi, Cat Daddy. Hi, Kyle. So, Tommy, here's your reading. The Western Dragon is a classic symbol of conflict and combat. Traditionally, this creature is hostile to humans. It is a hurdle that must be surmounted. When the dragon appears in your path, you cannot make any more progress until it is defeated. The knight in the corner of the card symbolizes the object, which is you. Hi, Lanny. Thank you for coming. Cynthia. The knight may be either confident or frightened, novice or experienced, the first in line or the last. The circumstances will be different in every case, but the occurrence of fighting a dragon happens to everyone. To many people, the challenge represents a dreadful ordeal. Others tackle it with optimism, thinking about the reward that they would gain after a victorious battle. The Western dragon can manifest as any kind of major external obstacle. It can be a person, difficult task or project, an unfortunate incident, or a period of hardship. You may have passively stumbled upon the dragon, or were thrown up against it by circumstances that were not of your choosing. Alternatively, you, for whatever reason, may have gone to seek the dragon out. You may be on a great quest, and the dragon is one of the challenges on the way to your goal. Whatever way the dragon manifests, its presence brings about a battle. If the battle has not yet begun, then this card may be a warning for you to prepare yourself. Depending on the situation, you may have the option of backing down. However, the traditional role of the Western dragon suggests that it is very important that you go through with this battle. Conflict is inevitable in life and ultimately makes us stronger. Every person has the strength to overcome certain dragons. That said, doing so is not pleasant. Being forced into conflict can be frustrating and frightening and infuriating. No matter how tough you are, fighting a dragon consumes considerable time and energy. The Western dragon itself is unwanted, for the battle against it can be difficult and even traumatic. Nonetheless, the battle is traditionally understood to be a necessary precursor to something that is more positive. The positive thing can be almost anything. There may be a concrete treasure on the other side of the dragon, or a symbolic one. Removing the dragon can open up a road taking you forward to a more desirable future. The battle against the dragon may also be a rite of passage, possibly a test to prove yourself worthy. Whatever the case, victory against the Western dragon will prove worthwhile. So have patience and believe in yourself. Oh, I love that. I love that, Tommy. That was so cool. Hi, Ryan. How are you? You're so welcome. You're so welcome, Ryan. Ryan made a little Wendigo, and I love it. He's really into the cryptids and teaching and learning. So that's pretty cool. Let's make sure everybody has wrenches, guys. And while I'm reading, you guys can get to know each other. Let me see. Let me find us. 1 second, guys. Cynthia. Lynn, why don't you have a Lynn? And Kyle, Iris, anybody else? Cat Daddy. All right, guys, I think I have everybody. Okay, let's see. So that was for Tommy. All right. Who was next? Let's go up and see. Bud Files, are you still here? Yeah, guys, get to know each other. Click on each other. Go to your channel. Thank you so much, Cat Daddy. Thank you so much. Yeah, get to know each other. And you guys can drop your links too if you'd like to. Who wants to go next? Iris, would you like a reading? So that was Western Dragon. That was pretty cool. Isn't that awesome, Tommy? Oh, I love that. You too, Cat Daddy. Thank you so much, Tommy. Okay, I'm going to pull a card for Iris. See what we can get for you. Ooh, you got the mermaid. Woohoo! Right? There's Monster Radio, guys. If you want to learn so much more about cryptids and go way deeper into it, go to Monster Radio. Hey, there's Wicked Cryptid too. Okay, so you got the mermaid. Let me show you. Chris, there's our sister channel right there. You guys have to grab up Mind Fork too. Yes. I'm trying to find mermaid. Woohoo! All right, Iris. Got the mermaid. So let's tell you about the mermaid first, and then I'll give you your reading. Hi, Jim. Okay, Chris, I'm going to grab you next. You guys just let me know so I don't skip any of you, and Cynthia too. Jim, do you have a wrench? I want to make sure everybody has a wrench so you guys can connect. All right, here we go. Mermaid. Belonging to an entire race of merfolk, mermaids have always been far more prevalent in folklore than their male counterpart, the merman. Historically, mermaids would be sighted by lonely sailors who were easily seduced by mysterious sea maidens. Yet, sailors were often warned against falling for their legendary beauty, as lovelorn mermaids were reputed to drag men underwater and drown them. Ooh. The modern-day conception of the mermaid is widely influenced by the 19th century Danish author Hans Christian Andersen. He wrote about a young mermaid who fell hopelessly in love with a human prince, and this story became the basis of Disney's The Little Mermaid, although Andersen's original had much more tragic ending. Mermaids may be best known from West folklore, but similar-looking beings come from all around the world. For example, the Japanese mermaid is called the Ningyo, and lives in a world of undersea luxury, concealing its fish-like body with a long silk gown. The Australian Aboriginal mermaid is called the Yak and dwells in freshwater, having the magical ability to make women more fertile. The Mami Wata are mermaids from West Africa and are materialistic, manipulative, and deceptive. Another African mermaid, the Jingo from Cameroon, is more benevolent. Certain ocean goddesses of the world are also portrayed as mermaids, such as Sedna of the Inuit and Yamata from West Africa and Caribbean. Oh, okay. Hi, Jen from Now It's Dark. All right, here we go. Here's your reading. Representing some of the deeper and more fundamental aspects of the human psyche, mermaids are torrents of pure emotion. Their feelings are as strong as hurricanes and as volatile as the ocean itself. They experience the world as a sea in which they are suspended rather than a solid ground beneath their feet. They are a symbol of femininity. However, their relevance is not exclusive to women. The mermaid embodies a function that is present in both women and men. The intuition and emotionality of the right hemisphere of the brain. Drawing the mermaid card can be a sign that one needs to take down barriers. to tap more deeply into their emotions and be more sensitive. A person who has been neglecting his or her feelings or who lacks empathy can benefit from the spiritual energy and perceptive powers of the mermaid. For a mermaid, emotion and intuition are invaluable strengths. She relies on those skills in order to understand the world. She is highly sensitive to others, and this guides her social interactions on a level that is less sensitive individuals would not be able to experience. Everything in her life is as intensely emotional and sensuous, a sensuous experience. The mermaid shown on the card does not even need to look at the fish that surround her, because she can feel that they are there. The mysterious sea maidens are creatures of sensuality, alluring beauty, and intense desire. The mermaid can indicate romantic love, but in particular represents the perspective of a smitten individual. She stands for the passion that the person feels, regardless of the actual status of the relationship. In extreme cases, the mermaid can signify obsession or emotions going out of control. One person may be deeply infatuated with another, to the extent that they do not notice or care if the other is less interested. Alternatively, the mermaid can represent a deep desire that is not romantic in nature. Everything that the mermaid feels, she feels very strongly. If the potentially for obsession is an indicator, the mermaid has negative aspects as well as positive ones. Since she relies entirely on intuition, she may have difficulty thinking rationally. Her intuition is not always correct, yet she will not necessarily realize this, because it always feels right to her. Although she can sense the feelings of others, she will sometimes also project her own feelings onto them and mistake this for reality. The mermaid may not know where her own emotions end and where others begin. In these extreme cases, she cannot view the situation objectively. Ooh, that was a lot. That was really good. I like that. I hope you like that, Iris. So next, I'm going to pull a card for Akashi, and then Cynthia, if you're still here. So here we go, Akashi. Let's see. I'm glad you guys are all getting to know each other. If you guys can, could you please share out? Hi, Sarah. Hi, Sarah. I'm so happy to see you. This is for Kashi, Chris, Mindworked, and then it's going to be, of course, the next will be Cynthia. All right, Kashi. You got the Simurg. Let's see what that is. Simurg. But I'll make sure I get all of you guys. Simurg. Oh, here we go. Hope I'm saying that right. The Simurg. Look at that. Isn't that cool? It keeps going in and out. Come on. That's the Simurg. Okay, Sarah. All right. Put you down here so you guys can hear me. The Simurg is an enormous bird-like beast from ancient Persia. It has been through many incarnations over time, generally identified with the earlier Sinmerv, which has a dog's head and a peacock's tail in later depictions. The Simurgh appeared fully avian as it became conflated with the phoenix. In Sufi mysticism, this bird is a symbol of enlightenment. Oh, I love that! The Simurgh proper is just one individual, a female who lives atop of the tree of life. This tree produces the seeds of all other trees in the world and is the source of all medicine. When the Simurgh flies forth from the tree or descends upon it, the tree shakes and scatters the seeds across the land. The Simurgh is a benevolent and nurturing bird that nourishes her young like a mammal. She is said to be the oldest and wisest creature on Earth, and that she has already seen the world 3 times over. Wow. Okay, let's see. In a Sufi epic poem, a group of birds can go on a long journey in search of the Simurgh, ultimately discovering that the Simurgh exist within themselves. Oh, I love that! I love that! There is also a medieval Persian epic in which the Simurgh rescued an abandoned child named Zal. She nurtured him and educated him in language, philosophy, and medicine. And when Zal returned to civilization, the Simurgh promised to continue to protect him by offering him a feather which he could summon her to return. Aww. Right, here is the reading. The card meaning. This fabulous bird beast is formidable, but compassionate, caring, and also logical. The Simurgh has artfully mastered the balance of sensitivity and rationality, not forsaking one in favor of the other. You guys let me know if my sound goes bad. A person represented by the Simurgh is truly remarkable. She is altruistic and forgiving, but she values the greater good. She is kind and compassionate because this is the manner of the enlightened, and she does not overreact or let emotions overpower her. And yet she still loves. She wants what is best for others, and she is able to make this happen because she understands what is best and why. All of her actions are directed by well thought out reason and experience. She possesses an incredible understanding about people in the world and is able to offer precious insight that may not be obvious to others. As a parent, the Simurgh is very loving, but she loves through her head as well as her heart. She remains level-headed in cases of crisis, and she always remains near enough to provide help when the child needs it. But she is never smothering. Her rational parenting encourages children to grow and learn and speak their minds. She respects their personhood and never talks down to them. She grooms them to be thoughtful, intellectual, and caring. Regardless of her actual age, the Simurgh has the qualities of a wise elder. Other people admire her intellect. She is well educated, but this may not necessarily be the result of formal schooling. She has become worldly through her own experiences and through observation of others. She may have made many mistakes in the past, or witnessed the mistake of others and learned from them. She has seen it all and understands it. Her voice is humble, but her words are powerful. There is no egotistical agenda in her desires to help. This person deserves to be listened to, and those who do will be glad that they did. The Simurgh is always a teacher, regardless of her official profession. As an archetype of enlightenment, she believes that knowledge is a universal human right. She will teach a man to fish instead of merely giving him a fish. This one I want to cry. She will take the time to make sure her students learn from the lesson well, demonstrating great patience and personal concern. Through the means of teaching, she nurtures everyone that she possibly can. In addition to an actual mentor, the Simmer card can also stand for a situation that involves your own learning experience and personal growth. To be touched by the Simmer is to become more like her, wiser, and more empowered through knowledge. Oh my gosh, I love that. I love that so much, Chris. That was for you. That was for you, and it about made me cry. It was beautiful. I love that. I love that, Chris. That was you. Hi, Brown. Hi, Brown. How are you? Glad to see you here, too. So next I'm going to give Cynthia hers, and then I think Sarah, too. And if anybody else wants a reading from this beautiful, beautiful Cryptid deck, just put a 1 in chat, and I'll be making a list. So I don't want to forget anybody. I love it too, Chris. I love that. That was awesome. It was very beautiful. That was like totally you. That was so cool. Aw, I love that. I love it. We're both crying. Almost crying. That was cool. I loved it. And I'm glad you loved that. All right. Here we go. Cynthia. Here we go. That was a beautiful, beautiful. The plumed serpent. Cynthia got the plumed serpent. Let's see. All right, here we go. The plumed serpent. There's so many words here that I can't say, so I'm going to do my best. Because I'm learning. Oh, I love that. I love that, Chris. I love it. Aww. The plumed serpent. So beautiful. Cynthia. All right, let's give you your reading. Okay. The plumed serpent is reoccurring motif from the various high civilizations of ancient Mexico. It is an enormous aerial serpent adorned with the shimmering green feathers of the quetzal bird. Images of the plumed serpent first appeared 3,000 years ago among the Olmecs, which influence sparked all of the later civilizations in Mexico. The creature continued to appear on sacred temples for millennia. On the Temple of the Sun of the Chichen Itza, the shadow of the serpent's undulating body lines up with the stone head during the solstices. Okay. The Mayan name of the plumed serpent is Kukulkan. Its Aztec name is right here. Quetzalcoatl. Okay, guys, I'm trying. Quetzalcoatl. Okay, I'm probably still not saying it right, but here we go. Okay, let's see where to go. Among both the Mayas and the Aztecs, this serpent is associated with the creation of civilization. Hi, Debbie. The plumed serpent is directly linked to the Aztec god Quetzalcoatl, who is named after the creature. Originally a borrowed Toltec wind god called Quetzalcoatl, Quetzalcoatl is regarded in modern day as the most famous of the Aztec gods. He is the father of civilization and the inventor of the calendar, and is the only major Aztec god who did not demand human sacrifice. According to a legend, Quetzalcoatl and his rival, Tezcatlipoca, worked together to create the world. In the original myth, the two deities cooperated to repeatedly create and destroy the world, in accordance with a grand cosmic cycle. And the Spanish conquest, Quetzalcoatl, became identified with reason and goodness, while the darker Tezcatlipoca became equated with the devil. I tried really hard, guys. I'm so sorry. I tried so hard to pronounce these, and I will get better in time. So I hope you understood that part. Cynthia, here is your reading. As the founder of civilization and the inventor of one of the most sophisticated calendars in the world, Quetzalcoatl is a true genius. His namesake animal symbol, the plumed serpent, is the creaturely embodiment of his brilliance. It is associated with pre-Columbian America's greatest intellectual feats, from their astronomy to their mathematics to their architecture. It is the totem of scientists, engineers, and other great planners. The flight of the plumed serpent is the flight of the mind. All others look up to the intellect of this sacred mystical beast. The person who is represented by the plumed serpent archetype is intelligent, logical, and organized. This is for you, Cynthia. Granted, his workspace may not appear organized to onlookers, but this person is sure to know where everything is. That sounds like me, because I don't look organized at all, but I know where everything is. He is meticulous about everything that he does. He is the kind of person who must, this means him or her. He is the kind of person who must know how everything works and why. And he will catch every detail and analyze it thoroughly. When he appears to be sitting and doing nothing, he is actually running through obstacle courses and marathons in his mind. Nothing is simple to him because he breaks everything apart and expounds upon it levels that most people don't. This person is fully content with his own logicality. He may even assume incorrectly that other people think things out to a similar extent. It just sounds like you. Good. He is perfectionist and has tendency to micromanage. And he may also come across as emotionally detached due to being highly cerebral. Sorry, my garbage man is out there. During times of crisis, a person who embodies the plumed serpent is capable of soaring to the highest levels to save the day. This does not necessarily mean that he wants to, as he might be introverted and shy. Yet, if others are aware of the plumed serpent's intellect, they will call upon him for help. This could be a great opportunity for him to open up and show his true colors. When in person of leadership, the plumed serpent will demonstrate superior delegation skills and can transform the problem into something more manageable. I love that! Anyone can invoke the power of the plumed serpent simply by using their brains. This creature stands for reason and rationality, two faculties that every human being possesses. Reason and rationality can be lifesavers, offering a means of working through confusion and difficult feelings. Many problems in life are caused by people acting irrationally. Overcoming irrational thoughts can be difficult, but the first step is in rationalizing that this is the cause of their predicament, and think earnestly about the reason behind your feelings, and then ask yourself why this makes you feel this way. Oh, I love that. Hi, Helena. Hi, Izzy. Hi, guys. Hi, Caucasian. So that was the plumed serpent. Woohoo! Next was Sarah. And you guys can drop links if you want. Drop your links or just click on each other. Get to know each other. Hi, Kevin. Let's make sure everybody has a wrench. Why I'm doing these readings and we're learning about cryptids. There we go. I think everybody has one now. Oh, Jim doesn't have one. You have one now, Jim. Okay, so Jim wants to be on the list. Oh, there's Ryan, too. Monster Radio. Yeah, get to know each other. There's Debbie. So, Jim wants one. Oh, thank you so much, Kevin. Thank you so much. Jim wants one. All right, so I'm going to give Sarah Sarah, where'd you go? I'm going to give you a read from this beautiful, beautiful deck. We're learning about cryptids. And then, Jim, you're going to be on the list after Sarah. And if anybody else would like a reading and to learn about the cryptids, you just put a 1 in chat and I'll get you on the list. There you are, Sarah. Okay, Sarah, I'm going to pull a card for you. What cryptid are you going to get? Thank you, Izzy. Yeah, some wonderful, wonderful channels in here. Brown door. Wally, you want one too? Okay. Wally. Make sure you guys go and watch a video. Watch a short video and leave like a little comment, at least a 1 sentence comment on their channel. Hit that subscribe. Make it stick. All right, here we go, Sarah. Hi, Tommy. Yeah, I watched Debbie's new video, Diabolical Debbie's new video. I loved it. I love scary. Okay, Sarah. Yeah. Sarah got the hippocampus. The hippocampus. And I do have some cryptid specialist here. So if I say something wrong, or if you know more, just let me know. Let us know. Because we're here to learn. I don't mind being wrong because that's how I learn, you know? All right, hippocampus. Sarah got the hippocampus. So it's a horse and a fish. We're learning about mythological creatures. There's mythological creatures and cryptids. All right, so Sarah, half horse, half fish. The hippocampi are the untamed wild broncos of the sea. Only the god Poseidon has harnessed their raw physical power. Poseidon is the lord of the sea, and he is also known as the Earth Shaker, as he causes earthquakes when angry. He is the god of travel and transportation. In ancient Greece, there were 2 common modes of long-distance travel, by boat and by horse, and Poseidon presides over both of these. The hippocampi are his horses, and they pull his chariot through the sea. His daughters, the sea nymphs, called Nereids, ride on their backs, not thwarted by the same boundaries as other sea creatures. Hippocampus can travel in both saltwater and freshwater, and beyond. In the legend of Jason and the Argonauts, the moment Poseidon released one of the beasts from his chariot, it took the shape of a normal horse and went galloping across the land. Sheesh! Sometimes the hippocampi are even depicted with wings. They were adopted by Phoenician, Etruscan, and even Christian civilization. They have been depicted on bathhouses and on statues in the form of fountains. In medieval Europe, it was one of the many mythical animals that could appear on the coat of arms. Hippocampus is also the scientific name of the real-life seahorse, as well as part of brain that is shaped like this creature. That's pretty cool. I've seen Helena too. Where'd you go, Helena? I seen you earlier. I love that video, Debbie. I love it. Spooky. I love spooky. So make sure you guys go watch it. All right, here we go. There she is. There's the sister channel and part of this team, Mindfort. All right, the hippocampus symbolizes the desire to move. Motion is inherent to the essence of this creature, as it embodies the essence of the sea itself, churning, flowing, and endless. It is brimming with energy, so much that it cannot be contained. The hippocampus thrives on motion and despises periods of slowness or stagnation. Wow, this really sounds like Sarah. Sarah, this is for you. The hippocampus, this is your reading part right here. The hippocampus symbolizes the desire to move. Motion is inherent to the essence of this creature, as it embodies the essence of the sea itself, churning, flowing, and endless. It is brimming with energy, so much that it cannot be contained. The hippocampus thrives on motion and desires periods of slowness or stagnation. It wants to keep moving, and when its environment changes, it will simply change its own shape, sprouting legs or even wings, and it will keep going. This creature has fortitude to the extreme. It is a risk taker. It is traveling over a physical distance or just working on a project. The hippocampus has the drive to make some serious waves. The mythical seahorse is directly linked to Poseidon, who is known as Neptune in Roman mythology. The Neptune symbol shown on the card has a cross at the bottom, representing the ground or the material plane, and 3 arrows atop the trident, signifying a powerful upward or forward motion. Neptune is regarded as a chaotic symbol, represented in the nature of the sea and the hippocampus, uncontrollable vigor. He is also associated with the zodiac sign Pisces, 2 fish connected to each other, but swimming in opposite directions. This, along with the cross on the Neptune symbol, suggests a feeling of being restrained by or anchored to outside forces from which the hippocampus is trying to move away. Once cut loose, it will zoom off into the horizon. Let her go! Just let her go! Let her be free! Another important quality of Neptune and Pisces and of the hippocampus itself is gut instinct. Pisces is associated with strong emotions, whether positive or negative, while Neptune is associated with dreams and desires. Water signs are a reminder of the power of one's feelings with regards to their potential to make things happen. The hippocampus symbolizes an intuitive yearning as well as a physical urge to move. Such feelings are seated more deeply than the intentions of the conscious mind. All creatures of the deep embody this, but the hippocampus specifically represents the desire to go, 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 go. Let's see. It could be telling you, go with your gut. Whatever the hippocampus wants, it wants right now. In a reading, hippocampus could suggest eagerness, impatience, or desire for change. It generally indicates a strong desire to get moving, perhaps to move away from something or someone. It may or may not have a particular endpoint in sight. The hippocampus could also stand for a journey, whether a specific quest or simply a state of wandering. This card can signify that the subject is currently in transit or about to embark on an adventure. So that was for Sarah. Sarah, that was for you. And you can go back and listen, and it just sounds like you so much. All right, that was the hippocampus. Hi, Meg. Hi, Meg. Make sure you guys check out Meg. Hi, Lynn. Did I miss anybody? If I missed anybody, Hobbs Horror 20. Hobbs Horror. Make sure you guys grab up Hobbs Horror. And Hobbs, drop your link. Drop your links, guys. You're so much. You're so welcome, Sarah. You're so welcome. Very welcome. All All right, so next is Gem. Yeah, grab up Hobbs Horror, guys, for some really cool horror. This is for Gem, and one just like flew out, so I'm gonna read that one because it flew out. It was the Kitsune for Gem. Let's find it. Hijk. So it's back this way. The Kitsune. If I'm saying that wrong, let me know. But I think it's the Kitsune. Look at the fox with the 9 tails for Gem. You are smart. You are very smart. There we go. Gem, the Kitsune. The Kitsune is the Japanese name of a shape-shifting fox spirit. In China, the same creature is called Hyujin, or Hulijing. In Korea, it is the Gumaho. The Korean version is considered evil, but this was not always the case in earlier folklore. Like regular foxes, these beings are neither all good nor all bad. Can you guys hear me? Can you guys hear me okay? In Japan, the more malicious ones are referred to as Nagitsuns. While other kitsunes are considered benevolent. Benevolent kitsunes serve Inari, a gender-changing deity of rice and prosperity. These guardians usually appear as oversized white foxes, sometimes carrying an Inari on their back. Elsewhere, the kitsune is depicted as a red fox with many tails. Good or bad, these supernatural creatures are known for their intelligence and lifelong spans. They end their lives as ordinary foxes, but start to grow tails after living for 100 years. Wow. Can you imagine that? A kitsune is considered to be an elder once it has reached 1,000 years of age and it has 9 tails. Perhaps kitsunes are best known for their ability to shapeshift into humans. There are numerous stories of a man falling in love with a beautiful woman, who was later discovered to be a fox spirit in disguise. The kitsune's true form becomes revealed if her tail is seen sticking out of her dress. Yet other times her secret is never found. If she holds her disguise well, she may become her lover's favorite mistress, or even his faithful wife. Oh, I love that. I love that. Here is the reading part. Here's the reading part. The kitsune symbolizes the ability to utilize one's own cleverness for self-empowerment. Some people may be hesitant to do this, fearing that they will become self-absorbed. Yet we must all attend to matters of the self. Personal empowerment is an important thing, as it can be used to correct existing problems and instill happiness in one's life. Are you dissatisfied with the current state of your personal life? Do you wish you could feel better about yourself? Do people exclude and ignore you? The kitsune shows you that you have the ability to take control of your life and change these things. The kitsune teaches self-empowerment through transformation. You cannot change the world around you, but you can change yourself and the world will respond to you differently. Like a kitsune, you can transform by tapping into your own cleverness. Simply wishing for a change is just not clever enough. But you can bring your wish to life by thinking thoroughly about what you want and working hard to behave accordingly. Also, like the kitsune, you are intelligent and you're able to wear many guises. This does not mean that the transition will be quick or easy, or that it will even feel natural at first. You will have to put an end to certain things and setbacks are inevitable. Yet, if your true empowered identity has been long suppressed within you, the kitsune can allow you to take control and realize the self who you always wanted to be. When the kitsune symbolizes a particular person, she is probably a social chameleon who can blend in with any crowd. She is probably seen as a self-assured and highly likable. She may have been through a successful personal transformation in the past and serves as an example to others who seek to make similar changes. She may be a catalyst for your own transformation. The most skilled kitsunes may have multiple guises, between which they can switch back and forth with ease, all of them being equally genuine. Though, in more cases, the kitsune may use her disguise for harmful purposes, being superficial, deceptive, and treacherous. Well, we don't want that. The kitsune of mythology is also known for sexual allure. In general, foxes are regarded as attractive creatures. Thus, the kitsune can stand for a foxy person, one who is attractive and sensual. In a broader sense, she can stand for matters related generally to sexual desire. Individuals, usually women, who feel sexually powerless can discover their inner vixen by meditating on the kitsune. Persons struggling with their sexual orientation or gender identity can also seek answers from this shapeshifter. And what I'm hearing is confidence in yourself. Confidence always wins. So find confidence. Work on confidence. All right. I think that was pretty cool. It was pretty cool, Jim. I like that. Next is Wally's next. Anybody else would like a reading after that? You just let me know and we'll get you. So let's see what we can get for Wally. Right, Hobbs? Very welcome, James. Very welcome. Yeah, in this case, like sometimes I'm not confident, but I portray myself to be confident, and I don't know, just confidence just wins. Hobbs? Okay, Hobbs, I'm going to write you down. Yeah, the list to get a reading, you just put the one in chat, and we'll write you down. All right, so Wally got the Griffin. Wally got the Griffin. All right, let's get the Griffin. Let's see. Oh, there we go. All right. There's the Griffin for Wally. Whoa. I don't have the cards, so I just use like a regular deck that I had just sitting around. Just a regular little deck, and I wrote it on the back of them. Because I don't have the deck, but maybe someday I'll get the deck. But I do have the book, and it shows the picture. That's the Griffin for Wally. All right. One in the world, no matter what. Thank you. Thank you, Hobbs. Thank you so much. And I love you, Sarah. I love you. We all love you. So this is for Wally. The Griffin is perhaps the oldest mythical creature in Western civilization, first appearing in Mesopotamia and Egypt over 5,000 years ago. Later, the Griffin was mentioned by Greek travelers, and finally it became adopted by Christian Europe in medieval times. Although interpretations varied over time and space, it ultimately became a symbol of heroes, an emblem of strength and courage, Griffins became popular heraldic sorry, icons seen on coats of arms. They were even depicted on churches, and their dual eagle-lion components were seen as symbolizing the heavenly and corporal aspects of the divine. Rather than being associated with any one prominent legend, the griffin was known from bestiaries. It was reputed to exist in various faraway places such as Scythia, Ethiopia? It's either Scythia or Scythia, Ethiopia, and especially India. In the 4th century, Sir John Mandeville wrote that griffins inhabit a land called Baccaria. He claimed that a griffin is as strong as 8 lions and 100 eagles. Damn, that's some strength. A griffin is as strong as 8 lions and 100 eagles. Its talons are said to be so large that people use them as drinking horns, and the quills of its wings feathers are used to make bows. Much earlier, Philostratus wrote that the griffins in India, which he said are worshipped as being sacred to the sun. He characterized them as being more land-bound than adept at flight. But they dig up gold and jewels and use these materials to build their nest. It became widely understood that griffins are guardians of treasure. Oh, I love that. Deck for pets. Oh, I think I have one. Chris might have one too. For pets. We do some pet readings. Dog tarot. Here we go. The card meaning, Wally. The griffin is a person who sees himself as hot stuff. In fact, he may have reason to think so, as others know him for his courage and his skill. This is the vibe that he radiates outwardly, often aggressively so. He is extremely proud of himself, symbolized by the treasure chest seen on the card, and he loves to impress people. The griffin embodies confidence, dominance, and grandeur. His high self-esteem can be a beneficial model for those who have poor self-image. Unfortunately, the griffin also carries some negative aspects, being that wisdom and temperance are not particularly associated with this creature. Despite whatever real competence the archetypal griffin actually possesses, he tends to give himself too much credit. At times, he may tout his credentials even when they're not relevant. I love it, though. I love it. The treasure regarded by the griffin symbolizes the spoils of victory in battle and the riches of kingship. This majestic creature has seen many battles and has a reputation for being a winner. Regardless of the actual number of victories attained, the griffin outwardly projects a sense of triumph of victories attained. The griffin outwardly projects, reflecting his inner perception of himself. The treasure also indicates the griffin is possessive and territorial, although he may or may not be greedy for more. A person with the characteristics of the griffin may or may not be actually wealthy, but he is likely to have a collection of awards and trophies, or at least a long list of accomplishments to brag about. I'm still here, just wasn't able. Hi, Iris. Yay, I'm so glad you're here. Action is implied and generally assumed, but a person can also be a legitimate griffin if he or she only talks the talk rather than walks the walk. The griffin desires strongly to be a leader. A person with characteristics of the griffin is a strong alpha in the social dominance hierarchy. However, this does not guarantee he would make a wise or qualified leader. If he is a leader, then he may be one of the best leaders that there are. In fact, then he will nonetheless feel a sense of entitlement. The Griffin takes his own personal victories and strong character as justification that he should be in charge, which, combined with his unwavering self-confidence, may result in conflicts with others. He cares more that people listen to him than about whether or not he is actually right. The weakness of the Griffin is that he does not question himself or his own decision. In spite of this flaw, the Griffin is usually well-intentioned. His bossiness is due to the fact that he thinks his ideas are right for everyone. I love that. Have Cheetah. Patrick, let's make sure you have a wrench, okay? Let's see. Patrick, welcome. In real life, Wally says, the wife is in charge. I love that. I love that. So have Cheetah. Patrick, you can drop your link. Everybody, please grab up Have Cheetah Will View. Go check him out. Go check him out. If you like what you see, you can subscribe. You can go watch a short video, and you can leave at least one sentence about the video. Subscribe the right way. Do it the right way. I'm telling you right now, everybody here has some great channels. That was for Wally. Next is going to be Hobbs. We're kind of learning about mythological creatures mainly. I like cryptids too. I love cryptids. Creatures. Loves the Secret Saturdays. Loves the Secret Saturdays. Oh, what's the Secret Saturdays? Tell us. This is for Hobbs Horror. Let's see what we can get for you. Hi, Sarah. Oops. These cards just fly out. Woo! This is for Hobbs Horror. All right. This is fun. This is a lot of fun. So, all right, Hobbs, here we go. You got the Brownie. It looks like it says Brownie, but I guess you're supposed to say Brownie. Look at him. He's so cute. Let's go. This is for Hobbs. The Brownie is a race of fae, meaning that it is a relative of the fairy. It belongs to the Seelie court, consisting of the fae that are honorable and organized. Brownies are shaggy, ugly little dwarves. Their name is properly pronounced Brownie, not Brownie. However, they are traditionally imagined as being brown in color or wearing brown clothing. Otherwise, their clothing is green or white and very simple. As Brownies care very little for appearance, and they are not materialistic. According to Scottish folklore, the Brownie's native habitat is in or near woodland streams, and for this reason they are occasionally described as having webbed feet. Beyond anything else, Brownies are known for the work that they perform. The males of the species work full-time, taking care of people's houses and barns at night. They do this without being summoned or given orders. They will only show themselves once, and after that will return to work each night without being seen. Brownies are easily offended. They ask only for simple food to return their services. They are insulted by monetary payments. Offering clothing will cause a Brownie to leave. Some say they finally got what they wanted, and others say that the gift insulted them. They are also disgusted by people who abuse their animals or their property. If offended, a brony will take his food, but will wreak havoc on the house or barn before leaving and never coming back. Aww. Alright, here is the reading on it. The quintessential brownie is someone who works hard and does so because this is the right thing to do, not because of a selfish agenda. He cares for the greater good so that there is order in the world around him. He does not have to be told to do anything. He already has the initiative to make it happen. He does not complain when he works. If anything, he complains he is not being given a chance to work. He believes that his efforts make the world a better place and that this is more important than anything else. Bronies are regarded as being obedient, even though in traditional folklore they do not take orders from anyone directly. They are obedient to social expectations and standards of order. They are obedient to their personal code of honor, the code that emphasizes consciousness and duty. In this regard, they are servants out by choice. They are humble beings sacrificing self-indulgence and submitting to the greater good. In the real world, this can translate to willing service to an actual authority. Bronies are more comfortable having rules to follow, as the presence of structure is paramount to their peace of mind. Bronies are so righteous that they tend to believe everyone else should be the same, and they are infuriated by disorganization, laziness, messiness, and moral defiance. They do not understand why other people do not have the same sense of personal and social responsibility that they have. The brony is meticulous, nitpicky, even obsessive. He can easily be a goody-goody and a prude, and he is quick to offend. The brony may wag his finger and scold others who are not orderly or respectful, as he thinks that they should be. Alternatively, the offended brony might simply stop what he is doing and leave. If he feels that correcting others is too rude, the brony may appear as a reminder to stay on task or to prioritize work over play. This does not mean that you need to embody the brony to the point of being obsessive and prudish. Rather, it is a reminder that we all have responsibilities to which we must attend. These responsibilities may be occupational, academic, financial, domestic, or social. Perhaps there is a paper that needs to be written, a bill that needs to be paid, a wall that needs to be repaired, or a friend who needs assistance. The brony's message is that hard work pays off. Output requires input, and a lack of diligence can quickly lead to failure. That was pretty cool. You're gonna go make some wheat brownies? Oh, yeah, the brony is interesting, right? And they spell it brownie, but they call it brony. That was for you, Hobbs. That was pretty cool. That was pretty cool. That was for Hobbs. Anybody else like a mythological creature reading? We have some really cool mythological creatures to learn about. You're very welcome, Hobbs. Very welcome. Back for a minute. Megs is back. Welcome back, Meg. Pitbull Mama. Oh, let's make sure you have your wrench too. All right. There we go. Okay. Pitbull Mama in the house. Patrick, would you like a reading? Browndorf, would you like a reading? Browndorf, did you get a reading? We are kind of looking into the mythological creatures. Type a 1 if you would like a reading. Okay, Patrick. We're going to give Patrick one, and then if you guys else would like one too, just let me know. You don't have to have a reading, only if you want one. Make sure you drop your links. Get to know each other. If you do go connect with somebody else, guys, make sure you hit subscribe, watch one of the videos, even if it's a short video, and leave at least a one sentence comment so it can stick and YouTube doesn't see it as spam. All right, so let's grab Patrick, then Meg and Lynn and Pitbull Mama. All right, so Patrick, let's grab you up. See what we can get you. This is fun. Here we go. The cheetah and I are a team. I love that. Okay, here we go. What's Patrick gonna get? Oh, Patrick got the basilisk. Let's all read about the basilisk. I like reading about these mythological creatures. And guys, and everybody watching right now, later, you can always go back and watch it. Go back and watch. And you can learn about these mythological creatures. The basilisk. Right here. Let me see if I can get a good picture of it. You see it? It's got like a chicken head, and it's a snake. It's a snake with the chicken head, rooster head, the basilisk. This is for Patrick. I know the basilisk. Oh, okay. Here we go. The basilisk is a small serpent distinguished by a crown on its head, like that of a rooster. The crown is the basis of the creature's name, coming from the Latin basilis for king. It is said to slither in a distinctive coiled fashion, not unlike a sidewinder. Sometimes it is portrayed as having the head of a rooster and even legs or wings. In later medieval bestiaries, I can't say it, the basilisk evolved into the cockatrice, which looked like a rooster with a serpent's tail. The basilisk was originally said to have been born from the blood of Medusa's severed head. Medieval Christians reinterpreted it as coming from a cock's egg that was hatched by a toad. In both versions, it is similarly dangerous. The basilisk is the most vile, toxic creature to ever crawl the earth. If it is not aggressive per se, but its breath is so poisonous that it can kill something every time it breathes. Hey, that's my morning breath. It's pretty bad. It is also said to be able to kill with its gaze, a fate that purportedly befell a number of Alexander's troops. Only its natural predator, the mongoose, is immune to the venom. Roosters can also protect people from the basilisk, as the sound of their crowing call is fatal to the toxic creature. But everything else withers and dies in its presence. Basilisk inhabit their Arabian desert, which used to be a lush forest before these noxious serpents laid everything to waste. Oh my gosh. Oh, wow. Right, so here is your reading, Patrick. The basilisk represents a lifestyle or habit that are unnecessarily destructive. This destructiveness affects the external surroundings, and the basilisk is comfortable living in its own wake. It lacks the desire to conserve and preserve, instead acting as though everything exists to be used and then discarded. It will create an entire wasteland if left unchecked, without even recognizing the damage. So this card is a warning of these reprehensible habits. Whether human basilisk is purposely destructive or just foolishly oblivious, their ways bring unnecessary loss. All right. A basilisk may be a person who produces excessive amounts of waste, filling trash cans faster than any responsible person should. It may be someone who litters or who throws perfectly usable items in the garbage. A basilisk may be a person who thinks it is fun to break things on purpose, or else they might be just clumsy and break things frequently without a care. A basilisk may be overly materialistic and consume too many things, but at the same time they live without appreciating the full benefit of what they acquire. A basilisk may casually allow their home, their property, or their own body to go to ruin and not bother to fix it. A basilisk may alternatively or additionally have these effects on their interpersonal relationships. They treat people as things to use, letting friendships go to waste. And I'm sure this isn't you at all, Patrick. This is just the reading. This is just certain people in general in life. The basilisk is not necessarily malicious or violent. It is simply careless and irresponsible, and perhaps ignorant of the harm it's causing. It doesn't appreciate where everything comes from, and generally apathetic to not appreciate where everything comes from. And is generally apathetic to other people's perceptions of its lifestyle. It may lack self-awareness entirely, or it may not know about, or it may know but not care. Some people may be under the influence of the basilisk against their own will. It may grip on them in the form of an addiction or neurosis, forcing them into self-ruin. The basilisk, or the person controlled by it, is likely to make up excuses to justify their own behavior. Now, I have seen this in people in life, and like I said, this probably isn't you, but I have seen this in certain people, and it could happen to any of us. They are likely to dismiss complaints by others, seeing these critics as just being snooty. Tragically, most modern people are basilisk to some degree. The industrial world consumes too much, pollutes too much, and does not use everything that it produces. As a result of this throwaway culture, this planet suffers from poisoning and environmental destruction. In our society, these habits are considered normal, and most people are unaware of the damage that they're causing. The basilisk card may then be a generic warning to look more closely at the way that your life affects the environment. I think that we should all kind of be, more aware of anything, how we affect the environment. All of us. Gigi, hi Gigi. I'm going to make sure you have a wrench. Let's see. Gigi, there you go. I think everybody has one now. All right, so that was for Patrick. Patrick, I really like that though. I really like that. It's good to hear everything, Mr. Ken Gems. Hi, Jim. Hi, Joe. Make sure you have your wrench. Jason Bones. Danny and Joe is in the house. Make sure you two drop your links. All of you links. Get to know each other if you don't have their... I'm doing really, really good. I've been reading out of this. Let me show you guys. So we are reading from this beautiful deck, the Mythical Creatures. So I guess we're not doing cryptids, we're doing mythical creatures. But I love both of them. I love mythical creatures and cryptid. Okay. Oh, Debbie. Hello, Debbie. You're awesome. Next, we have Lynn. Lynn, are you still here? In a reading, just put a 1 in chat. We'll get you. We'll get you all. Kind of learning about these mythological creatures. Like I said, I do have these cryptid decks too. I have a cryptid deck. I have mythological creatures. They're just fun. They're a lot of fun. There's Lynn. All right, I'm going to write you down. And we're going to grab up Lynn, and then Pitbull Mama, then Joe. And Danny, are you still here too? So let me mix these cards and get a card for Lynn. Some amazing channels up in here. Make sure you guys grab up Chasing Bones Inspectors, Danny, and Michigan Gems, and Iris Rainbow Things. All of you guys. Me too, Iris. Me too. I hope you hit that subscribe. Hit that subscribe and come back. I hope you come back. So this is for Lynn. You need some guidance, Lynn? Lynn, would you like a... Do you want one of these, or would you like a different card? You want to add a reciprocal? You want a cryptid one? Those kind of give some guidance too. I love the cryptid deck too. Pitbull Mama's still here. Make sure you guys check her out. All you got to do is click on her channel. Thank you so much, Iris. Thank you. Lynn, if there's a certain deck that you want me to read from, I can. I'm going to give you a cryptid card. Yeah, guys, don't forget Chasing Bones Inspectors. Grab him up. Go click on his channel. Go to channel, watch a little video, or even put it and watch later. You can watch it later. Push subscribe. Once you watch it later, you can leave him a little comment too on his video. All right. This is what I got for you, Lynn. I got the Nessie. The Nessie came out. Oh, your cat is sick? Oh, I could... You know what? Let me grab a... I'm actually going to grab a animal card for you. I forgot you said you wanted an animal reading. So I'm going to grab my dog tarot. It can be for animals, though, okay? Yeah, some amazing channels up in here. Yeah, I do have a Nessie card, too. But I'm going to give her a quick animal card. Let's see. And I don't know if you know how to drop that link, Danny, but Danny has a Chasing Bones Inspector great channel. And he has another channel, too. Drop what you guys want. Amazing channels. Great way to get to know each other. Let's see. All right. So, Lynn. Got it. Oh, it's so pretty. You got the High Priestess. You got the High Priestess from this beautiful dog tarot. Ooh. Prayers for Tinks. Big prayers for Tinks. All right. We love our babies. High Priestess. Let me find it. It is number 2. Card number 2. Back to number 2, the High Priestess. All right. An ancient breed, almost untouched by time, the New Guinea singing dog is the embodiment of deep canon wisdom. Its unique and haunting call awakens the instincts and stirs the subconscious mind. A crescent breastplate, wrought of silver and adorned with moonstone pearl, and amethyst is a symbol of her mastery of intuition and the knowledge of the total world, both literal and mystical. She is flanked by 2 rainbow eucalyptus trees, one light and one dark, which mask the passage between the realms of the physical and spiritual. Her rear legs rest upon a squared stone for grounding and balance, while her forepaws stand upon a carved moon, indicating her connection to the goddess, the foundation of magic, and her mastery of instinctual knowledge. Pause for thought. Be one with your inner spirit and trust your instinct to guide you. Your subconscious mind has a unique voice. Follow it to sing out, and it won't lead you wrong. Find what feeds your soul and embrace it, and take nothing for granted. When you find your calm center and quiet your mind, you can look to meditation or dreams to find answer. Key words: enlightenment, instinct, unconscious, mystery, inner secret, intuition, higher power. So I don't know if that answered anything for your baby, but I think I'm going to give you, where'd it go? Where'd my little Nessie go? I think I'm going to give you the Nessie too. Thank you. I'm going to give you the little Nessie card too. Longevity for your baby, okay? Let's see what it has to say. Let me grab it really quick. Right there, longevity kind of says it all, but let's grab it up for you. 8, 14. Guys, just connect. Do it the right way, though. Okay, let me find it. Ripple. And let me find Nessie. I worked really hard on this deck. I had to do the readings myself. It's just a intuition deck. It comes with the deck. So you have to look up everything and do a reading on your own. So I worked very hard on it, so I gotta give you this. If I can find it. Hold on. Nessie. It's on my computer. I got it all typed out. Okay. Here we go. Hope you guys can hear me. Nessie. Loch Ness monster, by name Nessie. Large marine creature believed by some people to inhabit Loch Ness, Scotland. However, much of the alleged evidence supporting its existence has been discredited, and it is widely thought that the monster is a myth. Reports of a monster inhabiting Loch Ness date back to ancient times. Notably, local stone carvings by the Pict depicts a mysterious beast with flippers. The first written account appears in a biography of St. Columba from 565 AD. According to that work, the monster bit a swimmer and was prepared to attack another when Columba intervened, ordering the beast to go back. It obeyed, and over the centuries, only occasional sightings were reported. Many of these alleged encounters seemed inspired by Scottish folklore, which abounds with mythical water creatures. She is often depicted as a kind of a plesiosaur with a long neck and a small head. And here's the reading. Longevity. Take life down a gear or two and have a sense of purpose. Remember, moderation is key. Find your sense of belonging and always put family first. That was for you and your baby. Aww. You like that? Eris liked that animal tarot. Okay. That is a really, really great deck. I'm telling you. Yes, I do. I hope your cat feels better too, Lynn. I hope your cat feels better. I'm praying for it. Praying for your baby. All right. You're so welcome, Lynn. You're very welcome. And I'll pray for your cat, okay? Thank you, Danny. Thank you. Do we still have Pitbull Mama here? Eris, you've been here for a while, too. You've been here for a while. So you wanted a card from the animal, the dog, the tarot. And Danny, we'll get you two, okay? Thank you, Danny. You guys don't have chasing bones inspectors, Danny. Grab him up. Okay. This is for Eris. Aw, 33 likes? That's awesome. That's awesome. Okay. Let's see what we can get Eris. Yes, we are all giving you really good thoughts for your kitty, your baby. Okay. Alright, so Eris got the Ace of C. Look how beautiful that is. Isn't that gorgeous? Oh, that is gorgeous. The Ace of C. Pitbull Mama, I'm going to grab you right next, okay? I'm going to grab you next. Where did my book go? I'm trying to find my big old book for my animals. I don't know what I did with it. Oh, here it is. I see it. It's right in front of me. I'm a dork. The Ace of C. Alright, Eris. On this lonely strand, perhaps the very place where life first emerged, we have discovered a place of beginning, where with love and compassion the act of creation unfolds. A great blue sigil, adorned with the offerings of the sea, and the weathered gray of a driftwood pole marks the boundaries of the sea pack. A sand dollar, starfish, coral, shells, and pearls are the emblems of the abundant sea. Intuition and emotion flow like the waters of the ocean. Trust your inner self and heart to find your way amongst the crashing waves. Pause for thought. You have reached a time of spiritual and emotional fulfillment. Something new is coming your way. You may have a new relationship on the horizon. It's the perfect time for opening your heart up to give and receive love, friendship, compassion. It's also a wonderful time to explore your creative side. Sing, dance, be inspired. Here is the key words: emotional fulfillment, love, friendship, creativity, open your heart, compassion. Ooh, I like that. I love that. Hi, Nikki. If you guys don't have Hairy Man Hoaxes and Hoodwinks, Nikki, make sure you guys grab her up. Hi, Taco Chucker. Hi, Taco Chucker. Make sure you all have your things really quick. Taco Trucker. All right. Okay, that was a really beautiful reading. I like that, from the Magical Dog's Companion. Okay, Nikki, you can drop your link. Drop that link. Okay, this is going to be for Pitbull Mama. Pitbull Mama. And then I'm going to put, and then Joe, and then Danny. And I don't know if Nikki wants one. Nikki, you want me to write you down? Put your link in there, Nikki. Everybody go and check out Nikki, Hairy Man Hoaxes and Hoodwinks. Loving her channel. So Pitbull Mama, let's give you a Mythical Creatures. And if you guys would like a different deck, you can say that too. I think it's really cool to learn about these mythological creatures. Okay, Nikki, I wrote you down. Okay. This is for Pitbull Mama. You got the centaur. The centaur. Let me find it in the book really quick. What did I do with my other cards? I put them on the bottom. Yeah. Basilisk. Okay. All right. Okay. Here we go. The centaur. Centaur. Where'd it go? Okay, I found it. And can also be found on the JoJo Bone Show. Yes! You guys can stick the JoJo Bone Show too, if you'd like to. This is the centaur. Half man, half horse. The centaur. Okay. So here we go, Pitbull Mama. The centaur originated in ancient Greece, but has endured throughout the Western thought. These wild beast men hold a rich society deep within the forest. Yet the advancement of their culture is limited by their impulsiveness and baser natures. In early Greek mythology, all centaurs were male. Female centaurs were only appeared in later tales. In general, centaurs are stereotyped as being highly brutal and have extremely low tolerance for alcohol. They are notorious for abducting human females. When King Perseus of Lapith was getting married, a group of drunken centaurs tried to abduct the bride and the female guest. The women were rescued only after a bloody battle. The most famous centaur in mythology was an exceptionally civilized and compassionate individual named Chiron. He was highly educated and skilled in medicine. The gods selected him to be the mentor of several Greek heroes, including Achilles, Jason, Theseus, and even Asclepius. I can't quite say them, but who later became the god of medicine. Hercules had befriended Chiron, as well as another civilized centaur named Pholus. While having dinner with the two of them, Hercules opened a bottle of wine, which immediately attracted a horde of wild centaurs already intoxicated by the scent. Hercules fought them off with poisoned arrows, but the two civilized centaurs were both accidentally killed. Sad. Unwittingly, Hercules exterminated the entire centaur race. However, Chiron became immortalized as a constellation in the night sky. I like that. I love that. All right, here is your reading. The centaur embodies qualities that are traditionally regarded as being masculine, although women can also possess these traits. Namely, these qualities are twofold, that of rationality and that of aggression and competition. Historically, men have been regarded as the rational sex. Ironically, manly men are also stereotyped as being macho, supposedly reporting to raucous confrontations and physical violence when crossed or intoxicated. Also related to the concept of machismo is unrestrained virility and the chauvinistics and treatment of women. Whew. These qualities contradict the ideal of rationality, which emphasize self-control and reason. Hence, the two notions associated with the social expectations of masculinity are very much like the centaur itself, an awkward merging of civilized and brutish halves. A centaur is a person who faces such self-conflict as described above. The centaur depicted on the card holds both a scroll and a club, metaphorically a pen and a sword. But which is mightier, the pen or the sword? He does not know. Many persons experience this type of indecisiveness, especially those who were taught that both types of behavior are admirable. To be a real man, one must be rational. To be a real man, one must be macho. Most centaurs desire to be reasonable, but their attempts can be disrupted by aggressive impulse and competitive urges that they have come to equate with strength. Yet there is one point of overlap between these overwise conflicting ideals, a lack of sentimentalism. Therefore, emotionality for most centaurs consists of aggressive and egoistic feelings only. This can become a serious problem. Although he is half beast, the centaur is in fact capable of controlling his violent and destructive inclinations. Drawing this card can point to a need for such a revision. It requires the understanding that you can be strong and brave without being destructive, arrogant, or cruel. Your animal side needs to be rampaging. Your animal side need not be a rampaging predator, but neither does it have to be killed for the sake of civil. Rationality must prevail, and with the understanding that persons are far more complex than having only two extreme behaviors. A centaur must sacrifice the belief that pride comes only from intimidating others, and realize that the animal side also offers instincts that are more constructive, more adaptable to surrounding conditions. You can be true to your natural desires, but reserve them in a way that is socially acceptable. Thus, the centaur is peaceful when his two sides are balanced and not of each other's throats. This is how Charon and Phallus came to be civilized. With this temperance can come compassion as well, without fears of being weakened by sensitivity. Oh, I like that. I like that. I love that. I love that. The He-Man Master of the Universe, right? I was looking up a bunch of pictures of centaurs on the internet, and strangely, I was attracted to them. I'm like, oh my gosh, they're hot. And I wanted to ask you guys, I wanted to ask everybody that's watching and everybody that might watch is, what is your favorite, where does your favorite mythology come from? Is your favorite mythology like from Greece? Mine is from Greece because it just seems so savage. It seems so savage from Greece. What's your favorite mythology? It's true, Danny, it's true. I caught myself being so attracted to these centaurs. Oh, I love it. But next is Joe. Joe, are you still here? Joe, then Danny. Joe, then Danny. Are you still here, Danny? Joe? Hello, hairy man, hoaxes, and hoodwinks. That's Nikki. If you guys don't have Nikki, grab her up. And Jojo Bone. And we have Danny, too, and the Gigi. Make sure you guys have Gigi, the Gorilla Gamer. Danny says Scotland. Debbie says Greek. You're very welcome, Pitbull Mama. Very welcome. All right, Lynn, I love you. Thank you so much for coming. Well, Danny, what would you like? What would you like? Would you like one of these mythological creature readings, or would you like, do you want your normal? Whatever you want. I love the Greek because they just seem so savage. But I love them all. You know, I love mythology. I'm loving it. I'm really loving mythology. And all the folklore. It's so interesting. Hello, everyone. Cassie is the best. Oh, thank you so much, Gigi. And make sure you drop your link, okay? Drop your link so everybody can go grab up Gigi, the Gorilla Gamer. Debbie says, but I am born and raised in Australia. I love that, Debbie. I love that. What would you like, Danny? Would you like a mythological creature reading, or do you want Michael, or anything you want? Oh, where did our Danny go? I think I'm just lagging. Definitely. Huh. Danny, where did you go? Chasing bones and specters. You would like your Michael. Okay, I'll grab Michael. Ouch. Oh. Make sure you guys grab up Chasing Bones and Specters, guys. Go and click on his name and go to his channel and grab him up. He is a reader himself, and he's so full of knowledge. Chasing Bones and Specters, it's Danny. Oh, my squeaky chair, guys. Squeaky, squeaky. All right, so let me grab my Michael deck. Ow. My Michaels. Michaels. I have decks everywhere. I mean, everywhere. Where's my Michaels? Okay. Still looking for my Michaels. They're all over my office. Michaels! Oh, there you are. I found you. Okay. Got my Michaels. Alright. Danny wants one of the Archangel Michaels. Woohoo! I'm glad you guys are all getting to know each other. That is so awesome. Make sure you guys grab up Pitbull Mama too. Sorry. Alright, I'm going to mix up the Michaels. Here we go. What is Danny going to get from the Archangel Michaels? Sorry. Here we go. So from the beautiful, beautiful Archangel Michael deck, my very first deck, Danny got the person you're asking about is trustworthy. Debbie is you're at 199. I'm telling you guys, Diabolical Debbie has an amazing channel. She is amazing. Please grab her up, guys. Let's get her more to her milestone. You don't want to miss out on her amazing content, and she is also an amazing supporter. All right, so here is your prayer, Danny. Thank you for helping me have faith so I can open my heart wider in my relationships. I am grateful for your protection, ensuring that only trustworthy people are in my life. Ooh, I like that. The person you're asking about. Right. So you drew this card as reassurance that you can rely on the person involved with this situation. And that includes trusting yourself, too. Everyone makes mistakes or acts selfishly occasionally. Yet, by and large, the individual you're thinking about is dependable. He or she cares about you and will act accordingly in loving ways. Archangel Michael asks you not to expect this person to be perfect, as this puts too much pressure on the relationship. Instead, view and treat your comrade as you'd want to be treated, with love and compassion. Possible meanings: your idea is valid and trustworthy. The person that you have just met will become a new romantic partner. Believe what this person is saying, even if you don't like what you're hearing. This individual will make a good business partner. Let go of blaming others and give anger or unforgiveness to the angels for healing. Ooh, I like that. I love that. That's awesome. I'm telling you guys, I'm feeling such a good vibe on this new channel. I'm feeling such a great new vibe. I don't know. It's just weird. I'm loving the good vibe that I feel over here. And you're welcome, Danny. You're so welcome. You're very welcome. Anytime. Anytime. Oh, where is Chris? Chris, are you still here? Are you still listening? Miss Mindforked, Akashi Chris. Are you still listening? Are you still here? Nikki, are you still here? Nikki? Are you still here? Did you want your ring? You're very welcome, Danny. You're very welcome, and I'm glad you like that. I can't believe it's almost been 2 hours already. 2 hours, guys! 2 hours! There you are, Nikki. Nikki, did you want a reading from the Michael's deck, or did you want a reading from the Mythological Creatures deck? I do have the Dog Tarot, or the Adorabisible Cryptid. I think it's more Cryptid and Mythological. Whatever. You want the Archangel deck too? Archangel? Okay. Let me give you an Archangel. Michael. This is my very first deck. It's just amazing and strong. Probably the most, what do you call that? Resides, not resides. Makes sense. The most, I would say. Okay, here we go. So we're going to give Nikki, and guys, if you don't have Nikki, grab up Nikki. She is amazing. Hairy Man hoaxes and hoodwinks. Such a sweetie. And she's so knowledgeable and smart. All right, here we go. Nikki. Ooh. Nikki, got. You are on the right path. You're on the right path, Nikki. Here is your prayer. Archangel Michael, I call upon you now. Thank you for giving me loud and clear guidance that I easily understood. Thank you for motivating me and fulfilling me with the courage and the confidence to make healthful life changes. Grab my book. Who is Nikki? Nikki is Hairy Man, hoaxes and hoodwinks. That's Nikki. You're on the right path. Let's see. Okay, 1 second. There we go. All right, Nikki. You've drawn this card as validation that your thoughts and actions are in the right direction toward achieving your life's purpose and inner peace. You have been carefully listening to your guidance from within, and the angels applaud you for following it faithfully. Although you may not clearly see what is up ahead, the angels want you to know they're guiding and protecting you every step of the way. So keep up the good work. Possible meanings. It's a good time to begin a new project. Start a business, pick up a book, or make a positive lifestyle change. Listen to your inner guidance, even if others don't understand, and trust that you are financially supported as you move forward with your plans. And that was for Nikki. I hope you like that, Nikki. From the Archangel Michaels. Who did I not get? Who would like a reading that I didn't get? You guys are all awesome. a 1 in chat if you haven't had a reading and you would like one. Do, 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 do. Anybody else would like a reading? Nobody else before we go? Oh, Iris needs which one? What kind? Hi, Tim. Hi, Tim. You would like one too? You didn't get one, Debbie? You didn't get one? Iris, Debbie, Tim. Hi, Tim. Thank you so much for coming in. A shaman. My big shaman deck or my little shaman deck? Because I have the two, remember? I have the little shaman deck and then I have a smaller shaman. Let me grab my shamans. My love life, says Debbie. Oh, you want a love card. I'll grab that one too. Let me find my shamans. Let's see. I have, I think, the mystical shaman and, yeah, the mystical shaman. And, oh gosh, guys, I have so many decks. So many decks. And I have my love cards. Love cards. Everybody likes to know about love. The big ones, Okay. All right. Here we go. So let's give Iris the mystical shaman. This is a great deck. It's a beautiful deck. This is great. I love the mystic shaman. Beautiful art. Okay, Iris, we're going to give you a mystical shaman. Tim, do you have a wrench? Let's make sure you have a wrench. Tim. Okay, there you go. That way Tim can connect with you guys, or you guys can connect with Tim while I'm doing these readings. All right, Iris, this is going to be so beautiful. Where do you get all these beautiful cards? Amazon. Just go to Amazon.com and put in Oracle cards. Let's see. That's beautiful. Okay, Debbie, we'll grab you a card too. Ooh. All right. So, Iris got the Time Master. Look at that beautiful, gorgeous art on this card. This is let me grab it, from the mystical shaman. Right. Yeah, you like that one, huh? Danny. This one is a really good one. All right, Iris. The Time Master. Time is a construct of the human mind, through which life events are seen to flow in a straight line from past to future. This, however, is an illusion. Time moves in patterns, fractals, sometimes turning like a wheel and others moving like an arrow. Humans see time like a ticking clock, and this image reminds us that there is only so much of it to spend life. Like a kind of currency, at any given moment you can see time in all its infinite potential. At once vast and encompassing, and then shrunken and finite. It all depends on perspective. The invitation. When the Time Master visits you, he asks a most important question. Will you break free from limited cause and effect thinking by moving beyond the linear illusion and welcoming the cyclic quality of time? You find yourself in a moment when the wheel of time turns, and you're able to influence the past, thus changing the present and future simultaneously. This is a true test of the Time Master. You're being invited to take back your power, so let go of the past and choose to step into your life. In this moment, you are powerful. You are the Time Master, and anything is possible. Now, the medicine. Sometimes it appears that you are running out of time, and you worry that you won't get what you need or what you want. Everything gets stuck like a logjam. This is the only thing on your mind. Time expands and contracts according to your ability to be mindful and observant, fully engaged in your now. It's time to release the story of your past. Equally, it's time to release what you need to know, the details of the future. All the treasure magically reveals itself when you remain relaxed and present to what is directly in front of you and nothing else. And then you realize that you have all the time in the world, and you will never run out of it. So just live in the now, okay? Live in the now. Oh, I love that, ladies. I love that. Okay, so I'm going to give Debbie a love card, and I'm going to give Tim the card of his choice. So let's grab out my most used deck. From the Heart Tarot Oracle. I don't know why it's called Tarot Oracle, but it is. It's from the Heart. It is my love deck, and it is the most used deck. Especially when I was on my other channels. Well, I should say especially because that's the only time I ever used it was on my other channels. Time to let go and live, Iris. Exactly. See? What Danny's telling you. Time to let go and live. This is for Debbie. Don't go anywhere, Tim, because you're next, okay? So this is for Diabolical. Debbie, from the love cards, what are you going to get? Oh, this is a really good card. Really good card. Debbie got Rebuild. Rebuild. Let's see what it says. I have to rewind listening, and I clicked off by mistake. Hi, Terry. Let's make sure you have a wrench. Terry Brown. Hi, Terry. So glad you're here. So we're giving Diabolical Debbie a love card really quick. I shouldn't say really quick. Okay, so for build. Alright, Debbie, here we go. The dynamics of a relationship can often be complicated. The longer you've been in a relationship, the more complex it can be. Relationships begin to grow many layers, consisting of joys and sorrows and honesty and duplicity. As these layers build on top of each other, it becomes increasingly difficult to know what the core of the relationship is based on. What was once love may now appear to be merely tolerance, or worse. Even in a good relationship, you might find yourself growing apart from the other person. In either case, the weight of these layers can cause a relationship to collapse. Now may be a good time to start fresh with one or more of your relationships. So start fresh. Peel off those layers one by one and cut away any pretense. See what might be revealed. Find the core of the relationship and decide if it is still what you want and what you find attractive. If so, then discard the old layers and consciously create a new commitment with this person or persons, one based on truth and honesty and love. Use the awareness gained by this exercise to steer the relationship on a clear, steady course. The same applies to rebuilding the relationship within yourself. Examine the many layers of joys and sorrows and successes and failures, and think about how they're affecting your ability to love yourself, and therefore find love. Expose false voices that tell you that you're unworthy and silence them. What you do, your true value will be revealed. Rebuild your life around unconditional love for yourself and invite in unconditional love from others. Affirmation. I cut to the core of my relationships and I consciously rebuild them. I like that. I love that. So you gotta find yourself first before you go and looking for love. Find yourself first and rebuild yourself. Find you. And then you're gonna go and find love. I always tell this to my kids. Find you first. And Tim, are you still here, Tim? Tim, would you like a mythological creature or a, would you like a, oh, I have a couple different ones up here. I have mystical shaman. I have the mythological creatures. You want me to pick? I'm going to give you, since we have them up here, and it's such a great deck, I'm going to give you a mystical shaman. Alright, here we go. Tim is going to get a mystical shaman. Okay, here we go. Beautiful, beautiful deck. And you did get the Mystical Shaman card. The Mystical Shaman. Just a beautiful, beautiful art. Let's see what it says, Tim. You're welcome. You're very welcome, Debbie. Number 38. Right here. All right, Tim. Essence. This is the symbol of the myth maker and storyteller who is neither made nor defined by the story. Instead, he observes it, evolves through it, and perceives all aspects of it. In doing so, the mystical shaman represents the ability to dream a new story, a new myth, into being. He dances between worlds, wearing the cloak of the world loosely around his shoulders, and sings the world into being. He reminds us to be in the world and travel through it, but not to be defined by it or become too attached to its experience. This is the symbol of true alchemy, for all elements of life have a spiritual aspect and a material one. When we remember this, all manner of miracles and manifestations are possible. The invitation. When the mystical shaman appears, you're invited to consider the ability to live without attachment. You are called to create and dream your life, to act on inspiration and divine impulse without fixating on a known story of success or achievement. Can you impartially observe the stories that you tell yourself and others? What if you could become a mystery to yourself? What would you become if you stopped telling the tales that have defined you up until now? You do not have to live in a story that has roots in the past. What if there were no need to explain you to anyone, and not even to yourself? The way to your most extraordinary life is to become a blank slate and allow the form of your dreams and desires to show up at will. There's no sign of manifesting a life beyond your wildest dreams. The medicine. Be careful what you pray for. The mystical shaman cautions you against relentless attachment to a certain form that you will think will make you happy, prosperous, famous, loved, etc. However, in seeing your dream come into being, have you considered what you were willing to sacrifice for it? Perhaps you have been telling yourself a certain story for a long time, the story that only when you reach this particular goal you will be happy, that you will arrive. You didn't even notice you're no longer the person that you wanted those outcomes. You may have moved beyond all these stories. Perhaps it's time to admit to yourself that you need to imagine a new story that is more in alignment with who you have become. This is just one moment in millions of moments in the contentment of life, in the continuum of life. Let it go. Let it just be a story and move on. Better tales are waiting to be told. Oh, I like that. I like that. I love that. Does that make sense to you, Tim? I thought it was really beautiful. We're always like kind of dreaming, like, I really want to be this, I want to be that, I want to be this, I want to be that. But when really, like, what you are is good enough. Or, just make things more, not so, I don't know how to say it, just be, make your own story, because whatever you are is good enough. It's great. You don't have to be, I have to be more popular, or I have to be more this, or I have to be more that. I don't know. I love that. I really love that. And that was for you, Tim. Hi, Ian. Nikki. There's Nikki. Make sure you guys grab up Hairy Manxes and Hoodwinks. Ian, let's make sure you somewhat, Tim. Tim, I can give you a Michael too if you'd like. Let's make sure Ian has a wrench. Oh, Maggie wants one too. Meg wants one too. Okay. Ian says, just be yourself. Exactly. Oh, I'm chasing bones inspectors. I'm still laughing about the gas. Oh, what gas? Did I miss gas? Oh, I thought I was in love once. It turned out to be gas. I love that. All right, Tim, just be yourself. Just be you. That's a beautiful thing. Right there. You guys are cool. Hi, Diesel Girl. Hi, Jared. Hey, sis. I'm driving, but listening. Got a cool idea. I'll message you later. Oh, yes. Make sure you guys grab up Jared King. Make sure you guys are grabbing up Jared King, my brother. And please be safe. Peace, brother. Ian, I give you a wrench. Okay. All right. So you guys each have a wrench. Everybody go and click on Jared King TV. Go to his channel, please. He has some amazing Appalachian stories. He's an Appalachian storyteller. I know. Okay, I'm back. All right, so yeah. If you want to hear some amazing Appalachian storytelling, grab up our brother Jared King TV. Meg's Mysteries. What kind of card can I give you? Meg's Mysteries. Meg's Mysteries. There's some really pretty decks up here. I have this really cool Atarabisible. It's the mythological creatures and cryptids too, which I've been loving to learn about. And let's see. I want to give you one of my new mythological creatures. This is a really cool deck. I gotta show you guys. I'm gonna give Meg one. Well, I don't think there's really a reading to it though. So maybe I'll give Meg two. I'll give her a mythological creature. Oh, animal spirit. Animal spirits? Yes, because there's no readings with this one. Okay, hold on. Let me grab my animal spirits. It's an amazing deck. Let me grab it. Let's see. Animals. Ouch, my back. Trying to find my... You guys, I have so many decks, and they're everywhere. All over my office. Oh, here they are. No, that's the animal kin. That's the animal kin. Oh, here it is. Here it is. Okay, I found it. This is an amazing deck. Yeah, drop your links, guys. Get to know each other. Make sure you guys please grab up Chasing Bones and Specters. Meg's Mysteries. Jared King, Ian Watts. Everybody. She needs that message. 9th card from the top after the shuffle. Okay. Let's give it to you, Megs. Gonna shuffle them up. Beautiful deck. I think this is the biggest deck I have. It's got the most cards. Of all these animal spirits. Okay. Oh, thank you, Diesel Girl. Thank you so much. Thank you for coming, Tim. And make sure you guys grab up Tim. Tim Freestone. Thank you for coming, Tim. All right, 9th card for Meg. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. I have to kind of count them out because they stick together. These ones really stick together. That's why I was having a hard time. All right, so, oh, this is really pretty. This is gorgeous. The spider spirit, and I just saw a really awesome necklace that was a spider and it had jewels on it. And that reminds me of it. Or it had like a really cool jewel like here, and then a different jewel like a ruby here, and it was just so awesome. So Meg got this spider spirit. Make your dreams real. This is the beautiful deck of the spirit animals. It's an amazing deck. I was born on the 9th of January. Oh, I love that. I love that. So, the spider spirit is your spirit animal. 56. All right. Here we go, Meg. Weaving your dreams into the fabric of life begins with a single thread of intention, and then spirit joins you as your co-weaving partner. Take but a single step to make your dreams a reality, and Spirit will take 10 toward you. For the universe is designed to support your dream weaving. Spider Spirit arrives when you need reminding of the awesome power of co-creation. The co-creation with Spirit. Ideas and resources will begin to appear as if by magic as you begin to bring your dreams from the realm of invention into the world of senses where they make form. The action that you need to take is to be clear about your intentions, and then act as if you have become the one that lives the life that you desire. The web of creation has an uncanny way of coming together to weave the beautiful pattern you set in motion. Another message of the Spider Spirit is about any creative project that you might be considering. Writing, painting, music, journaling, gardening, etc. Now is the time when inspiration wants to be channeled through you as something creative, even artistic and tangible. Creative projects are successful now. If you are so inclined, let yourself be open to abundance. Here's your protection message. Are you expecting your dreams to weave themselves into reality? Are you stuck in the sticky web of weaving dreams but never following through? The thread of intention isn't enough to make dreams a reality unless you do your part in the weaving. Spider Spirit wants you to know that your plans will remain ephemeral unless you commit to being productive and industrious. For Spirit will not do it for you. Magic needs to be instigated. So begin to make your dreams a reality by taking action today. What are you willing to do? What are you willing to sacrifice? Can you release your limiting beliefs? Your dream is worthy of weaving. Today is a day to choose one small step toward your dreams. Remember, Spirit is your weaving partner, but you just have to be the first one to bring the thread to the loom, and then continue to do your part. I like that. I love that. I love it. I hope that one makes sense to you, Meg. Good, Meg. Good. Ooh. Who hasn't had a reading? Who hasn't had a reading and would like a reading? You're very welcome, Meg. Very welcome. And I felt that one because, like, your spirit guides can bring you ideas, but you're the one that has to like say, okay, I'm going to make this happen, and they can work with you to make it happen. All right, Diesel Girl, what would you like? What would you like, Diesel Girl? Would you like one of these spirit animals? Or the mystical shaman, love cards? I have the Archangel Michael's. Let's give you, what should we give her, Danny? What should we give Diesel Girl? What's calling Diesel Girl? I'm really liking these animals. Not love. She says not love. Diesel Girl does not need any love. The crystal angel? Oh, hi. Oh, you too, Terry. Crystal angel. My crystal cards, you mean? Or my crystal angel? I have so many decks. So many decks. I do have, let's see, where'd it go? You're doing good in love. That's awesome. I love that. I love that. I do have the Angel Guide. I have this beautiful deck called the Angel Guide. Should we try that one, Danny? Oh, you want the crystal? We have crystals too. I have a crystal deck. Oh, everything's going flying. Everything's everywhere. Grab my crystals. Right here. Where are they at? Crystal angels. Oh, crystal angels. I do have crystal angels. Right. Danny remembers my decks more than I do. I would love to know what an angel says. Okay, Ian. I will have to. Let me give her a crystal angel. I haven't used these in like years. And Danny still remembered. Beautiful deck, though. Alright, Diesel Girl. LOL, Astro is never wrong. I love that. I love that. Mix them. Is it going to be any card, Danny? Any card, or is it a certain card? I think you need more decks, Cassie. Yes, I do, Terry. I have my eyes on... I have a whole book full of decks that I don't have that I want. Oh my gosh, I have my eyes on so many new decks. I'm thinking of Danielle. Yes, Danny does know. Yes. Anyone, but I like 13. Let's go with 13. There we go. Ooh, it's beautiful too. It's so beautiful. Wow. Diesel Girl got it. Jade, and this doesn't even do it justice. Jade. Wellness. We got Jade. The recovery of health and wellness is here. See, this is a deck that I should be working with more. Okay. Where's my Jade? Right there. There we go. So this card announces improved health and wellness with a focus upon recovery. An increased commitment to healing yields positive results. A multimodal approach of health, including especially prayer, faith, optimism, is indicated and appropriate right now. This is also a sign that your own work to help others is flourishing. God and the guardian angels are working through your intentions to bring healing energy to your loved ones and clients. Your commitment to being a healing earth angel is opening up physical and energetic avenues in your therapeutic practice, acts of service. This is a good time to do research, skill building, and marketing to expand the scope of your healing work. Follow your intuition closely. About the jade. This beautiful stone is prominently featured in carved Asian statues and jewelry. Usually deep green, jade has been used as a healing crystal since ancient times. Oh, I like that. I need to post my Amazon wish list. But I have so many decks, Terry. I have so many decks, and I really don't need. I just want. Because I buy myself like at least 3 decks a month. Dana buys me at least 2 decks a month. So I just, you know what I mean? See now, don't doubt yourself no more. Hey girl. I just got back from visiting my mom in the hospital. Cassie, Danny, and Astro, you nailed it. Thanks. I needed this. Oh, I love that. I love that. You're so, so, so welcome. Very welcome. Yeah. Big, big, big hugs. Okay. Ian. Or who was next? Who was next, guys? Boop, 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 boop. Ian, would you like one of those too? Terry, what would you like? That is a beautiful affirmation. And Ian, I'm thinking of Danielle. Is Danielle thinking of you? Are you and Danielle together? Danny says, Ian. What should we give Ian, Danny? What does Ian need? Oh, not yet. But you like her. You like Danielle. I love that. Message from Spirit. Message from Spirit. Which one was that? Okay, Terry, I'll grab you too. Message from Spirit. Which one is that, Danny? I don't remember. Oh, the, where'd it go? The Angel Guide? I think Danny knows my decks better than I know. Message from Spirit. You mean the animal spirits? I do have spirit messages. It's my chair, guys. Message from Spirit. Is it this one here, Danny? The spirit messages? Oh, yeah. Right, Ian? Okay, let's try it. Let's try it. Okay. And then Terry, you're going to be next, okay? So don't go anywhere. And Danny can let us know what Terry needs too. This is for Ian. Beautiful card, beautiful deck. Okay. Oh, actually, look what he got. Look what Ian got. He got relationships. He got the relationship card. Isn't that crazy? Ian, you got the relationship card. That is crazy. That's cool. All right. Relationships are just mirror images of your own life. How you feel and treat yourself, as well as how you react and respond to different situations and people around you. Be aware that every relationship is an opportunity for soul growth. All right, let me see my book. Where'd it go? Where's my book? Do I not have a book? Oh, right here, right here. I just had a little bit of a brain fart. Relationship. That is so neat that he got that card. All right. We bring you this card for we feel that you may be questioning a certain relationship in your life. This card also signifies that it may be time to evaluate and appreciate the relationship that you have now or those from the past, good or bad. Even a difficult relationship can be surprisingly spiritual for you. All relationships, whether they're on an emotional, physical, mental, or spiritual level, are a part of the learning process and an enlightenment of the soul. No matter what category a relationship falls into, it acts as a teaching tool for the lessons that your soul needs to learn. It can help you understand, change, or enhance your individual qualities. Ask yourself, if it was in the past, what did I learn from that relationship? Or if it's a current relationship, ask yourself, what am I learning from this relationship? Different types of relationships have an uncanny way of identifying which aspects of your life needs attention. At times, they reveal your vulnerabilities and your insecurities, or your need for attention, approval, acceptance. So let this card be the catalyst to either heal a current relationship or attract more positive relationships for your future. Ooh, I like that. I like that. I love that. That was good. What can we do for Terry Brown? What can we do for Terry Brown? Terry, do you want one of those? Or you said whatever. You said whatever. Whatever. For you, Ian. And we're so glad you're here. Terry Brown. Animal guardians. Animal guardians? Do I have animal guardians? Do I have animal guardians? Is that the spirit animals you mean? Spirit animals? Animal... You mean the dog tarot? The dog tarot? I probably have animal guardians too. This is what happens when you have almost 200 decks. Animal guardians. Mystic. All right, let's do the animal tarot. The animal tarot. Definitely need to do like some giveaways soon of some of these decks. I just have so many. That's not it. I think we're going to do a big old giveaway. Let's see. Oh, right here. I got it. I don't mind any more decks if I do get giveaways of the old decks. You know what I mean? That one? Okay. Okay. Da-da-da-da-da. Here we go. Here we go, Terry. Do. Mixing up the tarot deck. It says I have animal guardians all around me. I love that. I love you too, Meg. I love you too. MCAT, Mike, hi. How are you? I'll make sure you have a wrench in a minute, okay? We're doing some readings. And while we're doing this, does it matter which card, Danny? Oh, rest is up to me. Okay. Mike. There you go, Mike. So you can get to know everybody too. All right, let's get Terry a card. Well, thank you for you and Astro's help. I love it. This is for Terry Brown. You got the 10 of Earth. The 10 of Earth, how cute. Terry. Alright, let's read it. If I can find my book. Oh, here it is, way down here. 10 of Earth. Getting there. All right, Terry, here we go. Boom, chugga, cugga. Here we go. An apple tree grows upon a hill, its branches bearing 10 red, ripe fruits. In the shade beneath its spreading branches, a grizzled old retriever rests, observing puppies play. Apples are associated with love and happiness, as well as health and immorality. Here, this gray-bearded canon watches lovingly over his descendants, generations who will carry on his legacy in their genes and his memory in their hearts. This scene speaks of a lifetime of work to provide wealth and security for his family long into the future, even after he has passed on, and the importance of belonging to a family and a pack for the safety and comfort it can bring. Pause for thought. The best thing about having success and security is being able to share it with the next generation. You have reached a point where you have faced and overcome many challenges, and now you have a legacy to extend forward. Family is important, even when it's the pack that you've chosen in your life. The times you share between traditions and the good fortune is also theirs. Keywords: stability, security, legacy, wealth, endowment, comfort, generations. Latanya! Oh, Latanya, that's where you have a wrench. Let's make sure you have a wrench. Latanya. Make sure you guys grab up Latanya. And Latanya, you can drop your link. Latanya's cooking for the soul. I love that. I love soul food. I love soul food. I love Southern cooking. I love that. So make sure, guys, you have Latanya's cooking for the soul. Go grab her. Pause. It's pause. P-A-W-S. Pause. Right? For the dog, tarot. Latanya, would you like a reading? What should we give Latanya? If she wants one. Danny says pause, but it's spelled pause. But I think it means like pause, like to pause. Pause for thought. You're right. You're very right. Yeah, that's for you to stick your link in there if you ever want to. You'll have your wrench. I hope you guys all check out Latanya. Latanya's cooking for the soul. I'm going to make sure I have you and check out all your cooking. I love the cooking and I love eating mainly. My daughter does the cooking. My oldest daughter loves to cook. I love to eat. I love eating. So guys, Latanya, we could give you an Archangel Michael. Right, Terry? Right? Food. Oh, I love food. I love food. Meg's Mysteries. Yeah, guys, get to know each other. All of you guys get to know each other. Got some amazing people in here. Would you like a full angel, Latanya? Make sure you guys grab up Chasing Bones Inspectors with Danny. Grab up Terry Brown, Latanya, Meg's Mysteries, Diabolical Debbie, guys. MCAT Paranormal Research. Who else? Ian Watts. And I don't see anybody else. I mean, lately anyway. Recent typings. Says 13 in the house. 13 in the house. I was originally kind of doing some mythological creature readings. Those were so fun. I love learning about the mythological creatures. I'm so excited. I'm just kind of doing readings and letting people kind of disconnect, you know. Well, Tanya. Yeah, guys, go and check her out. Debbie says, Ian, please make sure you're subscribed to me. I think because I subscribed to you too quickly. I subscribed back to you too quickly. Oh yeah, go watch like a short video and leave at least a one sentence comment on the video. Make it stick. You're very welcome, LaTanya. Very welcome. Heck yeah. Yeah, when you subscribe, please give it a few hours apart, otherwise things can be erased. What I like to do, guys, and the best way that I have found that works is, okay, say I'm in this stream, and I will go to each channel that I don't have. I will subscribe to them, and then I will find a channel that I will find a video, and I will hit save to watch later. A couple hours later, when I sit down, I will watch each video that I have saved from that day, and then I will watch the video, and then I will leave a comment on the video, and it makes it stick. Make sure you go back in and make sure you're subscribed again, and you watch that video, and you leave a message on it. It sticks, and YouTube will not see that as spam. But if you go and if you go connect to like 12 channels, we just go and connect, push subscribe, they're going to be like, this looks like spam to me. So yeah, just do it the right way. And if you do subscribe and connect, the thing is try to make sure that you stay engaged. Stay engaged. You can't make it to every video. You can't make it to every live of everybody. So I try to take every day and make a pick. Like, okay, I'm going to watch this today. I'm going to watch this today. You know, just you kind of rotate, but just stay engaged to the people that you're subscribing to. Like I said, you can't make it all the time, and that's okay. Just try to spread your love around. And sometimes if I can't make it to a live, I'll be like, okay, I can't make it there right now because I have to go to this, and this, or this. So I'll put my watch later, and I can watch it later. And sometimes I can make it to those lives. So you just have to spread it around. Meg says, I try to pick up at least 6 a day and then watch and then hit thumbs up and the bell. Good, Meg, good. I'm telling you guys, that's how I'm growing this channel so quickly, as I'm doing it the right way. I'm growing quicker, I think, with this channel. And not my very first, but one of my channels I grew really fast because I went live like every day. I was live every day. That's how I grew so fast. But this one I'm live. I'm gonna be try to be live a couple days a week, and I'm gonna try to go out and make sure I go to different places, meet new people. Don't always be at the same place because you don't meet new people. Try to get out there and meet new people. Yeah. LaTanya says, if I'm swamped, because we get swamped. We get swamped with our own channel. We get swamped with our lives. If we are swamped, then we just try to get out there and share, everyone out. Exactly. Sometimes I'm just doing that. I'm just sharing people out. And it's at least, trying to show some love. That's awesome. Latanya, would you like a angel crystal card? Ian says, so true. I am everywhere and performing piano for host on Streamyard. Oh, I love that, Ian. I love that. So yeah, just gonna try to go weekly, a couple times a week on here, learning about cryptids, mythological creatures, meeting new people, letting people connect, just stuff like that. And then I think once a month we have a really big show on here with me and Akashi Chris. We do a big show once a month on here, which is really cool. Really cool. I'm a concert pianist and composer. I love that, man. I love you. Can you explain that to me? This is the first live I caught. What would you like me to explain? Latanya? Yeah. Hi, Amber. Make sure you have a wrench because we're doing some meeting and greeting. Yes, you do. Okay. Oh, the angel. Oh, okay. I'll explain. These are just guidance cards. They're called the crystal angels. It's just guidance cards. We call them oracle cards. I call them guidance cards. These are the crystal angels. And you don't have to have one. Sometimes people don't like readings, and some people say, okay, yeah, I would like a little guidance, and it's just for fun. But nobody has to have a reading. Only if you want one. They're just kind of fun. And Amber's Paraworld is in the house, guys. Make sure you guys go and check her out. Amber says, do you have the mythical creatures deck? Yes, I do. I actually have a couple of them. Which one do you want? Do you want that little deck I've been working with? I do have a bigger deck too. And Latanya, don't worry about it. Just come in and have fun. You want to try it? Okay, let's give Latanya a crystal angel, and then I'm going to give Amber an hour and a half where I talk to aliens. That's awesome. Make sure you put the link in there, and then I'll get you next, okay? I'll give you a mythological picture. So let's give Latanya, and if you don't have Latanya's Cook for the Soul, please go check out Latanya's Cooking for the Soul. All right, here we go. Ooh. Tanya got the ametrine. You got the ametrine. It's a crystal. Let's see what it says. Jeez. And I'll that feminine and masculine in us. All right, I'm a chain. Here we go, Tanya. This card comes up whenever you find yourself stuck in your masculine energy, competitive or stressful work or family situation. Perhaps you feel like you've had to battle or be extra vigilant. Yet there are times to balance that masculine energy with the nurturing gentleness of your feminine energy. Every person has both masculine and feminine energy within, and balancing them is essential for health and effectiveness in life. The feminine energy receives divinely inspired ideas and creative insights, and the masculine energy puts these ideas into motion. Both are equally important as they are 50-50 partners. Too much feminine energy can lead to passive, which where dreams aren't acted upon. And too much masculine energy can result in uninspired or aggressive actions. Prayers can help you find your balance. And once you do, you will discover that your stress levels are reduced. And you will be better able to relax when you get home from work. And here is a little bit about the ametrine. I think it's ametrine or ametrine. I'm going to say ametrine though. This beautiful purplish stone has the sunset colors of gold peeking out from it, as it is a mixture of violet amethyst and yellow citrine. Citrine. It's because of this dual nature that ametrine is considered such a wonderful stone for balancing your masculine and your feminine side. Love that. I hope that made sense to you. Yeah, I read rainbow things too, guys. And Amber, let's give you a mythological card. Bye, Meg. I have to go. Husband is live soon. Oh, and you can put his link in there too, Meg, if you want to. Yeah, guys, get to know each other. All right, so Amber got the oh my gosh, this one's hard. I'm gonna have to get it off my computer really quick. Sorry about that. Let's see, 0814. Oh, Oli Tiao. Oli Tiao. That's how you say it. It's the Oli Tiao. Let me show you. This is how it's to say it anyway. Expanse. Latanya, I love that. I love it. Oh. Oops. All right, so Olitiao. An Olitiao is a gigantic cryptid bat hypothesized to exist in Central Africa. The word Olitiao likely comes from a fusion of Ipalo words, Ol and Nita, a name for ceremonial dance mask used to represent demons. The name may be used by the Ipalo to refer to demons in general, rather than the creature itself. In popular culture, the Olitiao was the subject of lost tapes described as cave demons. It was shown as a giant bat. These cryptids have black bodies with long teeth and 6 to 12 foot wingspans. One sighting from an explorer claiming it was the granddaddy of all bats. Okay, here's a reading. Expanse. Walk through a new neighborhood. Make sure it's safe. Walk through a new safe neighborhood. Get out of your comfort zone. Read books about different cultures and places. Volunteer at local organizations. Listen to some different music. And challenge yourself to learn new words or a new language. Host a private film festival for friends and family watching classic movies, or DJing different types of music to introduce different movies or different music to people. That would be fun. That would be awfully fun. And Amber is very brave and very independent, and I've seen her go out and do investigations on her own. So I really don't think she really needs to get out of her comfort zone because she's already there. That's awesome, Amber. Awesome. It was nice to meet you, Miss Cassie. I need to go edit a video. Have a beautiful night and see you again next time. Thank you so much, Iris Rainbow. Thank you so much. Guys, please check out Iris Rainbow things. Woo! Yes, big hugs. Does drunk karaoke count? Yes! Drunk karaoke does count. But yeah, this is a good idea, guys, is to host a private film festival for friends and family. And you guys could watch different kinds of movies. Watching classic movies or DJing different types of music for family and friends is fun too. You can even do that on your channels for people. Never heard of that? Me either. The Olitiao is how you're supposed to say it, I guess. That's how I looked it up anyways. Olitiau, Olitiao. I didn't know about it. I just learned about it. Queen Whitney's World. Welcome. Let's make sure you have a wrench. Make sure you have a wrench. Queen Whitney's World. You guys make sure you check Queen Whitney's World out. We're just kind of learning about different mythological creatures, and we were doing some readings, and I was just letting people kind of, connect, get to know each other. Dustin! Hi, Dustin! Dustin should definitely have a wrench. Yes, he does. Yeah, so you guys can drop your links if you'd like to, or go and click on that channel and go and if you're going to connect with them, watch a video and leave a comment on it. You guys are all amazing channels. The Queen Whitney World. How are you today? Would you like a crystal angel card? Or I even have these mythological creatures too. Those are kind of fun too. How are you guys doing? Yeah, connect, guys. Connect. Check each other out. Diabolical Debbie, Professional Paranormal Research, Chasing Bones and Specters, guys. Don't forget Danny. The Queen Whitney World, Amber's Para World. Tons of channels in here to check each other out. Love getting to know other channels. Pitbull Mama says, how long are your lives? Well, I probably will end this one soon because I have some stuff to do. I have to go take my youngest to go check out the high school that she's going to be attending high school next year. So she's like, Mama, make sure you get all dressed up because we're going to the high school tonight. So we're going to do that about 6. It's 3 o'clock now. And I've been live for about 3 hours. Oh, Paranormal Highway, Eric. Let me make sure you got a wrench in here. You should. You don't. Paranormal Highway's in here too, guys. That's a great channel. Paranormal Highway, Eric. Drop your links. Drop those links, guys. Get to know each other. I'll run for a few more minutes. Eric, would you like a cryptid card? I have some cryptid cards. Our mythological creatures, mainly. I need more cryptid stuff, though. I need more cryptids. Yeah, guys, don't miss out on that Paranormal Highway. Debbie says, come visit my channel, too. I love Debbie's channel. You want one? Okay, Eric. And Chasing Bones and Specters, Danny says, it's time for a rest. So make sure you guys go click on Chasing Bones and Specters, and grab him up. Bye, Danny. Love you. Thank you for coming. So Paranormal Highway, Eric, I am going to give you a mythological creature card. Okay, you be careful, too. Danny says, poof, go on. This is for Eric from Paranormal Highway. Guys, he does some amazing, amazing content, and it was such a sweetie. So make sure you guys please click on Paranormal Highway and go grab up Eric. All right, Eric. Oh. Let's see. What are we going to get you, Eric? We're going to get you a... Hi, Andrew. How are you? How are you, Andrew? Make sure you have your wrench. Let's see. So I'm gonna you're very welcome. Oh my gosh, Eric got the Jersey Devil. You got the Jersey Devil. Jersey Devil invulnerability. That's the little bird you got, the Jersey Devil. Let me read it. Yeah, guys, connect while I'm reading this for Eric from Paranormal Highway. Check everybody out, and then let's give it a couple more minutes, and then I will have to go. So I'm getting a little bit hungry, but I'll be live again soon. Okay, Jersey Devil. Jersey Devil. Let's find it. Find Jersey Devil right there. All right. In South Jersey and Philadelphia folklore in the United States, the Jersey Devil, also known as the Leeds Devil, is a legendary creature said to inhabit the forest of pine barrens in South Jersey. The creature is often described as a flying biped with hooves, but there are many variations. The common description is that of a bipedal kangaroo-like or a wyvern-like creature with a horse or goat-like head, leathery bat wings, horns, small arms with clawed hands, legs and cloven hooves, and a forked tail. It has been reported to move quickly and is often described as emitting a high-pitched, blood-curdling scream. According to popular folklore, the Jersey Devil originated with a Pine Barren resident named Jane Leeds, known as Mother Leeds. The legend states that Mother Leeds had 12 children, and after finding out that she was pregnant with the 13th child, she cursed the child in frustration, crying that the child would be the devil. In 1735, Mother Leeds was in labor on a stormy night, while her friends gathered around her. Born as a normal child, the 13th child changed to a creature with hooves, a goat's head, bat's wings, and a forked tail. Growling and screaming, the child beat everyone with its tail before flying up the chimney and heading into the pines. In some versions of the tale, Mother Leeds was supposedly a witch, and the child's father was the devil himself. Some versions of the legend also state that there was a subsequent attempt by local clergymen to exorcise the creature from Pine Barrens. That was all about the Jersey Devil. And your reading is invulnerability. Stop giving away your power. Work on your insecurities. You don't need to fit in. Stand by your opinions. And don't walk on eggshells for anyone, and keep your self-worth. That was for you, Eric, Paranormal Highway. Make sure you guys grab it up, Paranormal Highway. You guys are all amazing. My mom left so she is a witch. Oh, Eric. I'm sorry. Eric is amazing, guys. Paranormal Highway. Grab him up. We have Andrew here. Andrew did it too. And Debbie and Pip Mama. Buddy. Terry Brown. All guys. Danny. Empress Tanya. I love you guys, and I will see you guys again soon. The GG Gamer in the house too, guys. Grab him up, and I will see you guys again soon. Been 3 hours. I'm gonna go eat something. I love you guys. We'll do this again, okay?